Yeah, we'll read that one.
Okay. 1 Corinthians 15 and 58 and says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
I just want to say that, be steadfast, unmovable. Okay? Because everything that's out here is set up to move us, man. Okay, from this truth. Okay? From our steadfastness. Okay, everything that's why it's temptation. That's the devil's main job, man, to tempt you. Okay? You know, the parable of the sower, you know, the cares of this life and the deceitfulness of riches came and choked the word. You know, that's all of this is set up, man. This whole beast, this whole system is set up to distract us from righteousness, man.
That's why you gotta clock those emotions out, man. You gotta get that shit out of your system. You know, you gotta be cold by it and focus on what's important. Because when you're not emotional, the less emotional you are, the more you can think logically.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality you gotta have, man.
You know, that's why a lot of the time you gotta spend some time by yourself. Yeah, because people of the world, they're gonna drag you into shit, man. They're gonna drag you into some unnecessary shit, man. Because they're not thinking about the Lord, they're not thinking about the Most High. They're gonna bring you into all kind of fleshly shit. Okay? They're gonna cloud your mind, they're gonna cloud your judgment, they're gonna fill you with negative emotions and ideas, and it's all gonna block you off from being unmovable and being steadfast, man.
That's it.
And before you know, if you're weak, you're gonna wind up being a part of that parable where it said, and the deceitfulness of riches choked the word and they became unfruitful. Yeah, and the Lord ain't got no need for no unfruitful nigga, man.
Yeah, well, if you first came into the truth and you're a young brother, you may have an old friend there and there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But if you've been in the truth for you know, a lengthy period of time, you should be on a level where you're supposed to cut them off. And it's common sense. You ain't supposed to be dealing with the world anyway. You shouldn't be doing that anyway. You should just drop.
I'm going to back up what the brother said. I think last week or the week before, he was saying something about because I heard what he said. You better get used to your own company. Remember you saying something?
That's very true.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
There's a guy called Iceman, Salaka. There's a guy called Iceman. They've done a movie on him, but he's a real life character in the family.
Netflix ain't it?
Huh?
Netflix ain't it?
Yeah, they've done a movie on him, but it's a true story. I used to watch a lot of those serial killer movies and true stories. But he said that they asked him a question in a real live interview. He said, "Have you got any friends?" He said, "No, I don't care to have friends. One friend I did have is why I'm in here today." So my rule was that I never to have a friend because he used to go out and.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
it's common sense.
And I admired that about him, even though he was on the left-hand side. His mentality was to be cold and calculated.
That's it, cold and calculated. So I mean, it's just common sense. If you in the truth, you shouldn't be dealing with these people of the world. Because if you are dealing with these people of the world, that means, hey man, your mind ain't in the right place, man. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up mentally.
Yeah. It's a weakness. It's a weakness. Right now, it's a weakness. To want to be around people all of the time.
Yeah.
To want to be in company.
That's right.
That's not a strength. It's a weakness.
Yeah, that's weakness right there. That's a lack of faith. So you gotta drop that.
And all that women too. I know we got.
That's the spirit.
Bust a nut, but all that too much woman thing.
Absolutely.
Nah, that's not right. That ain't good for you.
And the most I can't take that spirit off of you, know.
Can't. I've been around all that though in the world, you know.
You know, I was around it.
But you know.
The most I took that spirit from you, stole that.
Because I know through experience and through some friends as well. When time comes, the woman, once they find out the person's married or has got a woman, they go to the woman. And the woman never ever stands her ground. They always confess and say everything. They stand for about 1 minute, they say no. And then they get broken quickly. And they sing like birds, canaries. So a woman is going to be a man's weakness, no matter how strong she may come across when it comes to interrogation or to... Sometimes they just gossip for the sake of it anyway about you. You know what I mean? I know this to show power, and it shows power on their behalf that I know this that you don't know. I know that about him. You don't know. So I realised that from before I was in the truth as well. Women, man, you know, I mean, you got to have a certain mindset, which I noticed some of the Akim in Great Millstone. There's one or two Akim that have a certain mindset that I do like how they deal with women, but it's cold as well.
Yeah, but that's how you gotta deal with them. You have to be cold on every aspect. Because see, if you get emotional, man, that's what's really gonna lead you to the other side. you gotta cut that emotional side of it. You know, because like I always say, man, you got younger brothers coming into faith. And if you're an older guy and you can't maintain yourself, then you're showing the wrong example. So you always gotta be on your best behavior, man. Because you don't know who's watching you.
Right.
You might even have one of the apostles watch you and say, that guy, he's not in the spirit, and then you get kicked out of it.
Can't.
There was a guy in there was a guy by the name of Snoop Dogg. Yo, brother, let's just take this guy. Get out of here. Have a nice day. Anyway, so come over here, brother. Right? So there was this guy in the camp that was named Snoop Dogg, because he looked like Snoop Dogg.
Can't.
And the apostle just said, look, man, you out of the camp. And the dude kind of looked at him like, why you say that, apostle? So then he came back, so the Lord had mercy on him, and he came back to the camp. And then 2 years down the line, he was in the camp, and then he told himself, you know, this ain't for me no more. Yo, brothers, back this guy up, man. I don't even know why this guy's even
Back
there, man.
me up.
Give us space.
And you're talking God and Jesus, and you're saying, back me up.
It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you, man.
Have a nice day,
No,
man.
brother, you're saying.
No, we're not your brother. We're not your brother.
Space. Give us space.
We're not no brothers, man.
Let me just say something to you, right? I grew up Catholic from a
Give
child.
us space. Give us space.
So like I was saying,
I grew up as a child.
so like I was saying before, you gotta always be in the spirit, man. Always.
And you're chatting God.
You ain't gonna know this.
God.
You know what, brother? We're not gonna talk to this
No,
slow
why?
guy.
Because
He's
I'm
on
a
the low
pauper,
level.
because I'm nothing. And you're better than me.
Well, he's right about one
No,
thing.
you're better than me, and
No,
you
he is right. He's right, man. Y'all better.
We're better close to me. You speak to the people.
He said one thing correct.
One thing correct, man. Keep on preaching God, yeah?
Yeah, he's absolutely right. We are better than him. But that's just the point. The point of the matter is that you gotta be on your best behavior at all times, because you don't know who's watching.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I was saying about this guy by the name of Snoop Dogg, and I know him. I know what he's talking about, because I've seen him before in the camp. And he was a good reader. The brother was a fantastic reader. Good speaker too. Very good speaker. Right? But there was a time when he came back to the camp, did his little 2 years in, and then he pretty much said, this ain't for me no more. But 2 years prior, the apostle kicked him out the camp, because the apostle said, man, he ain't got the spirit on him no more. So when you lose that spirit, man,
And they don't like certain spirits. There's certain spirits that like to play. Like certain people I meet in the world now, because my spirits change a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to him about the truth, because it's hard not to. But I wanna see where. And he's talking to me about, oh, he's got a baby now. He's got, I don't want to hear that shit no more, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't feel that no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I make my way away from it. But I can see where the apostles might be looking at certain things and saying,
yeah.